Hello, my zesty lemons. It is Lee, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. Today's pick a card reading is: does your reading truly resonate? This is dedicated to all of us that are obsessed with readings because a reader has touched on a situation that resonates with us. And let's be honest, we really want this thing to happen, whether it's love, money, spirituality, happiness. We want these things to come about. So let's check out this reading and see if the readings really resonate. Okay. So for pile one, you have the money bag. Pile two, you have the heart. Pile three is the candle for spirituality. And pile four is happiness with the smiley face. Take a moment to pause the video. If more than one message resonates with you, that is absolutely okay. So let's go ahead and start with pile one with the money bag, talking about finances. Let's go. Hello to everyone that picked the money bag. Thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. It is Lee. So let's get into your reading. We would like to know, does your reading truly resonate? So since you picked the money bag, I am assuming that you were told through various readings that you were going to earn a lump sum of money, a windfall of an abundance of some sort. So we're going to see if whether or not that reading resonated. And please keep in mind that it's not so much that the reader deceived you or anything. It's just we're trying to figure out, what needs to happen in order for this manifestation that has been recognized. What can we do to make sure that it actually resonates, okay? So let's go ahead and start three. So I'm going to ask about this, okay? What messages do you have for the individuals that picked pile one? Did their message truly resonate? What do they need to know about this? That's my puppy if you hear him. Sorry. Okay, one more shuffle. There we go. All right. Pile one's reading, does it truly resonate? Feel it right there. Okay. All right, so we have crown with personal power. Okay, so I see the 2 plus 8 equals 10. So to me, I look at that as a yes. Okay. And so we're talking about the crown, the personal power. This is a new deck. I always say this, so I have to look at it to see what she's talking about in this. By the way, if you're ever interested in this, this is Signs of the Times, and it's by Crystal Banner. I don't know, it just called out to me. I was like, I want to see what this is about. All right. So it says that, okay, active crown chakra, improve social status, manifesting with confidence, receiving a reward, self-mastery. So, okay, so another thing that I see, it says, although many things in this life are out of your control, you have complete control of your own experiences. So be confident in your decisions and resist the urge to make yourself small in order to suit the expectations of others. This also is the symbol of royalty and importance, and it could signify an increase in your authority, whether it is from gaining experiences, receiving a promotion, or earning recognition for your contributions. So, all right, so we're going to start with this right here. So for a lot of you, perhaps you have received a lot of readings telling you that you are going to receive a promotion, or maybe you're going to receive a raise. And so we're going to go in to make sure that this particular message is actually going to come about. Is it really going to resonate? Is there something that you need to do in order for this to truly resonate? All right. Okay. Can I please have more information on how one's reading? Puppy is just as happy as can be. Finally ripping that towel, I see. All right, so the first card out, we have the musician, not musician, but the magician. All right, so I'm gonna set this over here. Yes, if you haven't noticed, I have a new desk finally. And because I'm lazy, I'm like, you know, I'm going to have it sitting right at the edge of my chair. Or not my chair, but my bed. So I just don't have to move. I can just do my readings right here. So, this is saying that, to me, I definitely see this as a yes. Because of the fact that you have proven yourself to earn this status. Okay. Let's continue. We have the Ten of Cups. This is something that is definitely going to give you, this is something that you love to do. I'm going to put it like this. Like, you've put in the work for this. This is something that you definitely love to do. And yes, wow. Okay, so we have the Star card here. And so the universe is definitely blessing you at this time. Or this could be saying that this is on the horizon for you. I love it. So let's look at the bottom of the deck here and look at that. We have the Ace of Cups here. Okay, let me get some of this stuff out the way. I didn't realize how small this desk was, but I'm not going to complain because hey, I have something to where I can do something. I was complaining for so long, and I was like, you know what, it's now or never. Sometimes that black or white doesn't really help out, but I was like, I need this desk. All right. So the Ace of Cups is definitely talking about putting your all into something, your emotions, your passion, into this situation. And I definitely see that you earned your crowns, you earned your flowers. You're going to earn your crown, or you're definitely going to earn your flowers. You're going to receive a lot of respect from your peers, your boss, or perhaps you are going to go ahead and walk away from your previous job to pursue, you know, your passions and something that gives you true fulfillment. And I mean, nonetheless, from what I'm seeing here, this is a beautiful layout. I don't even want to, I don't want to touch this reading because it's perfect, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to see what else the universe wants you to know, okay? To kind of help you along here. So, for pile 1, your reading definitely resonates, okay? I'm definitely going to say that. So, the next question I'm going to ask is, what shadow energies can influence a delay of some sort? What shadow influences can influence the delay for financial abundance for pile 1? Because, oftentimes whenever we hear things, and it's not to say, like I said, that the reader is lying. It's just that you hear it and you automatically shut down because you're like, oh, well, I finally did the work. Now I just got to wait for the universe to just bless me. No, you have to keep going. I learned this because, as you guys know, if you don't know, then I'm going to go ahead and say it, that I am a stroke survivor. I had a stroke April 29th of 2021, and it was something. And so unfortunately for me, I was denied twice of Social Security. I just received notice the second time that I was denied. So I'm like, you know what? I was very angry, and I'm very grateful for my friends because they allowed me to cry. They allowed me to spew out all the negative nasties that my mind was, trying to force me to believe. I had a little bit of self-blame. I had a little bit of resentment. There was a lot of things that was going on. And so at the end of the day, from what I was getting from the readings that I've done for myself, it was saying, like, you've got to keep on pushing. We're now in the, Jimin. We're now in a time where people are starting to recognize and open up about their true passions. And we're starting to walk away from anything that is going to detour us from that. So my passion is this. I'm petrified that I'm not going to make it, but I'm going to keep on keeping on. Okay? So I just feel like it's very important for us to hear what the shadow sides of this could be, because there's a lot of you out here that get these messages, but you're so discouraged because you keep hearing the same thing, but you don't see anything follow through. Well, this is what this part is going to be about, because we want to see what is it that is preventing this. And I also want to say this, and this was said to me, and I'm so glad that she said this to me. The universe, God, however you look at it, is not going to make it to where you have to prove to him that you deserve these things. If anything, you have to prove it to yourself. The universe is more than happy to provide these blessings and manifestations for you. But if you're not in the right mindset to receive it, then, you won't recognize it for what it is. And I'm glad that she said that to me, because I needed to hear that. And I feel like a lot of you do as well. At this moment, I want you to understand that you are not proving anything to anybody. It reminds me of that commercial where the fisherman had the dollar, and he's like, oh, you almost had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not what the universe is doing. The universe is not mocking you and putting you through all of this these strenuous obstacles just, for shits and giggles. That's not what this is about. This is about how bad you want this. So let's continue. You're going to mess around and you're going to poop out a lot of string, dude. What are you doing? Settle down. Don't you bring your butt over here and I'm in the middle of reading. I'm trying to figure out which one it is. It's tingly right here. So we'll go with this. All right. Shadow attributes. All right, so we have the Empress card here. Ooh, that was close. We have the Empress card here. And I feel with the Empress, for some of you, the shadow attributes that I'm seeing is the inability to tap into your creative energy. You hear all the time, and so a lot of you might get the Empress card a lot in your readings. And maybe you don't fully understand what the Empress is about. So I suggest you read up on her and have an understanding. But she is the divine feminine. She is the embodiment of creativity. She is Mother Nature, if you will. She's pregnant with potential. Okay? And she does not wait for anybody. That is one thing that you have to understand. This Empress had to start out as a page at one point. She had to go through the motions. She had to go through every single card of the zodiac to earn her rightful place as the Empress. Threes represent collaborations. Threes represents teamwork, creativity. Hey, stop ripping that. Oh, wait, he doesn't care. So I just feel like this is exactly what it's going to take, and I think it's going to be collaborations and people actually taking the time to appreciate what you bring to the table. For some of you, you're going to be showing others how it's done, regardless of what your job description is. I feel a nurturing maternal vibe. And because of the love that you have for your creations and the love that you have for your coworkers or whatever the case may be, this is why you're earning this status. So the shadow attributes, I feel like you got to understand what you really bring to the table. I also feel like with the Empress card, like I said, the Empress waits for nobody. So I feel like there is a strong need for validation. Am I doing a good job? Let me just tell you like this. If you are in a company or if you are surrounding yourself with individuals that don't give you positive, constructive or, regardless, I feel like constructive criticism is best because that helps us to become better, right? So if you're not getting any type of feedback at all, or if no one is really showing you that they appreciate you, then 10 times out of 10, it's time for you to move on to and bloom where you are planted. Okay? Don't just allow your seeds to fall into the concrete. While yes, it's possible that a beautiful rose can sprout from that, I think it'll be better for you to just find solid ground, okay? So for some of you, I believe that this is really understanding your true power, your true worth, and understanding that you don't need validation, okay? The validation is within you because you being pregnant with potential, you are the one that's giving birth to a lot of these ideas, excuse me, and excuse me. People are going to need you. That's what I see. Okay? People are going to need you. For some of you, I also kind of get like a charitable vibe. like because you've been there, done that type vibe, that you want to give back to the community. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Don't hold back, okay? So we have the Magician here with the, I'm sorry, we have the Six of Pentacles with the Magician. So for some of you, I believe that the shadow attributes of this is individuals that are not, they're not wanting to help you. They want to, okay, they basically, they want to waste your damn time. And I hate that for you. I've been there, I've done that. You got individuals that, you know, you could, let's, for example, you could be doing tarot, you know, and you're trying to start your little business or whatnot, and then you have individuals that are like, oh, I can pay you back, but I really need to know this and this and this. No, do not, and I think that's what this card was saying. Do not, if I can stop coughing, good grief. Do not make yourself shallow for the expectations of other people. Okay? Don't hold back because someone else cannot provide. You are a place of service, okay? You are providing your services, your time, your energy, and damn it, you deserve to be paid for it. You deserve an equal give and take. I don't care how many IOUs. I don't care about that, okay? And I know that this is frustrating to you because I've done this before. Now, there are some times where you might be like, you know what, I'm going to help you out because I really want you to, figure something out. But you have individuals that have extreme heavy energy. And, I used to, as a reader, I put a huge announcement out there that I wanted to do free readings. But then when I had that opportunity to do so, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so taxing. You just can't do that. You have to take care of you. So with the Magician card, I believe that, your services, what you bring to the table, your magic, people need to give you that. And I feel like now is the time for you to stop shortening your blessings to appease others. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups here, and then we have the Three of Cups. So, while the Three of Cups talks about collaborations, friendships, celebrations, I also see this as, this is the friends. Okay, so for some of you, you need to find your soul tribe. You need to expand your horizons a little bit and find new friends and your soul family that is going to truly, what am I trying to say? Support you. And I understand where you are coming from with that as well. And that is very hard because it makes you feel like, well, am I doing the right thing? Because no one's reacting to me the way that I want them to. But so you have to ask yourself, what is it that you're wanting them to react to? Well, I can tell you what it is. You want that support. You want them to be bedazzled by the fact that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you are going the distance. But you also have to keep in mind that if they don't have a prosperous mindset, they're not going to acknowledge that because they're too busy focusing on their lack. Some individuals in your group have lack mentality. And so now is the time for you to start surrounding yourself with loving energy that is going to cheer you on through thick and thin. You want people that are going to celebrate your success, not talk about you or try to
discourage you. Okay? We have the Six of Cups here with the Star. I believe that some of y'all have also been told that the moment that you step out of your comfort zone and you start to do what you want to do, you're going to see you're going to be introduced to your soulmate. I don't like to tap into that whole soulmate energy because a lot of people unfortunately like to hold on to toxic energy, assuming that, oh, well, I gotta go through hoops and things like that, but this person is meant for me, even though they're lying and they're cheating and they're doing this. No. No. I guess I could give you a little hint. This individual is going to, whether this is your soulmate or not, you may possibly meet someone from your past. I do get a vibe like you are going to bump into someone from your past. And it's going to be funny because you may not have ever seen, or what am I trying to say? Because I'm jabbering. Okay. The vibe that I'm getting is that it's going to take you aback because, I don't know, it's kind of like you see this guy or you see this woman and you're like, oh my God, this is you. Like, I remember when you used to be, I remember when you used to, pick your nose. Like, ew, look at you. Wow, the glow up though, so it's that type of vibe. But I also see with the Star card, with the Six of Cups, this is given nostalgic energy. So this is something that you've always wanted to do. And I also believe that for some of you, you might have fallen into the whole societal mind trap of thinking, well, no, you can't be an astronaut because we are, still sort of kind of in a pandemic, and so you need to go to school and you need to rack up your student loans so that you can make money. And it's such a disgusting pyramid scheme. Okay, so for some of you, you are not following your guided plan. You know deep down inside what it is that you want to do. Okay? And so it's time for you to make that decision as to whether or not you're going to go for it or not. So let's keep going. The bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles here. So with the King of Pentacles, I believe that this is saying that, the way that he's looking, he's so relaxed and nonchalant, and he's holding on to his pentacle. He lived a prosperous life. And so I feel like when he sits down with you, or you're I don't know, he just gives me like Paw energy, right? Like, he's someone that gives good stories. He tells amazing stories of what he's done when he was younger. And he has a lot to teach you. This person, excuse me, this person started from the ground up. Okay? And I feel like what he's trying to teach you is, don't take life so seriously. There are so many things that is going on in this world. And you have to have the ability to filter that out. And I know that's easier said than done. But if you could just focus on the prize for you and realize that some things are set as, distractions for a reason, to see how bad you really want it. Now, I know that kind of feels a little, now I thought about that, that does kind of sound a little hypocritical, because I said in one sentence that the universe is not trying to make you, it's not trying to punish you for wanting good things. That's not what the universe is trying to say. I'm saying that, okay, situations happen. That's what I'm trying to say. Situations happen. And they are beyond our control. And so, like, for example, I was banking on getting this money for my SSI because, for one, I'm financially struggling bad. But at the same time, I do have some help. I do have some help. But to be fully independent is what I long for. So my reading was just like, okay, well, if you really want to get out of this situation, you're going to have to look at this, even though right now it hurts and the mountain seems huge, then it's time for you to learn how to rock climb. You know? So that's basically what this is saying. Like, go through the motions and learn every lesson that there is to learn here. I appreciate everything. For some of you, you definitely want to own your own business. That is a fact. And it's more than just that. You want a franchise of some sort. Maybe you want to be a real estate agent. Maybe you, there's a lot of things that's going on here. Whatever it means for you, just remember, going all the way back, that you are very pregnant and very fertile with a lot of ideas and passions. And do not let the weight of the world distract you. And I understand that you have loved ones that might enjoy a bite of what you have to offer, but they have to respect your gifts. And, you know, they gotta understand it's a place of business. Because if they own a business or whatnot, they're not going to allow you to stick your hands in a fresh batch of cookies. Okay, so that came out. So we have the Seven of Swords here. I also feel like with the, excuse me, hold on. Let me shuffle this real quick. Ha! Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, gentlemen. He looks at me like that. Let me ask this final question here. What is the takeaway message here for pile 1? Okay, right here. Okay, so the bottom of the deck we have the devil energy, okay? So right here, I feel like there's a lot of you that are bound by fear. Fear of success. Bound by oppression. Some of you were thinking, well, yeah, the reading resonates. These are things that I really want to do, but I'm not in the position to do that. Here's the thing. What is meant for you is not going to pass you by. It may be delayed. It might be postponed, but it will not be taken away from you. Okay? So, with that being said, we have the Knight of Swords. Actually, hold on. Let me stop right there because I forgot about the Seven of Swords. Oftentimes, we always look at the Seven of Swords as an energy of thievery. Like someone's going to come in and, you know, take what's yours. And so I feel like for a lot of you, you might have already experienced that. Situations within itself. Like with me, I feel like the fact that I was denied SSI, I felt like I was robbed. But apparently it didn't belong to me. It wasn't meant for me to have. So there's a new plan. And so instead of looking at this as a thievery card, if I do want to look at this as a thievery card for y'all, I'm going to say don't cheat yourself. Okay? Don't take away from yourself. But I see that sevens to me is like a moment of reflection. And so I feel like this is the time for you to take what you've learned, your lessons and whatnot, and it's time for you to get up out of Dodge. I also see this as moving in silence, because you are, I don't know, this kind of gives me circus vibes. Like if you see the background there, it's like circus vibes to me, and it may not be, but I feel like he's had enough of the foolery. He's surrounded, excuse me, he was surrounded by clowns. And so it's like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to take my talents elsewhere. I cannot deal with this nonsense anymore. And sometimes that's what it requires. In order for you to bloom, you have to relocate. So I feel like what this is saying is to plan and make those moves. You don't have to let nobody know anything. So now the only thing that I could see shady with this is if you was to tell a coworker, yeah, I plan on moving, or I'm planning on leaving because I don't feel like I'm getting paid enough. And then they go back and they tell, and then you have to deal with, what's the word? Not retribution, but, you know what I'm trying to say, like the retaliation, there we go. They're wanting to try to retaliate against you because you don't want to work for their company, which I think is absolutely unfair and disgusting. So keep what you want to do to yourself, okay? Don't tell your friends, family, anything, unless these are the individuals that are going to come into your life that is going to encourage you. But I would not tell anybody that that is not helping you, that doesn't even take a glance at what you're doing. I wouldn't tell them nothing. Okay? Now, moving on. Move this out the way. So we have the Knight of Swords here. Okay. And so I feel like this is saying to... Okay, so while... Okay. Slow down, Ali. I forgot to take my medicine, and it shows. Ground myself. There we go. So, the Knight of Swords. I'm looking at his eyes. And I'm also looking at the horse's eyes, too. I feel like the horse is looking at him like, man, do you know what you're doing? Do you know where you're going? Because you're in flight or fight mode. And so I get it. I completely understand. You want to get the hell away from where you are. You have polarized thinking. You're thinking either black or white, and not acknowledging the fact that you can actually look at the gray area, or excuse me, you can focus on the kaleidoscope. There's kaleidoscopes. You know, so add some vibrant colors to your situation. You know? But I also see determination here. Just make sure that, and I just now noticed this too. So, these butterflies, if you will, that is transformation. I believe those are butterflies. Yes, that's transformation right there. So I feel like a lot of you had to experience a death, a metaphorical death. And so you have learned what you needed to learn, and you're like, basically what I'm trying to say is that this transformation is your fuel. Just make sure that you know exactly where you're headed, and don't just aimlessly, you know, take off. Don't wing anything. So really take the time to decide what it is that you want to do to get to this crown, okay? So yes, you very well are going to earn something, but it's all about that mindset and taking action to accomplish that. And again, this is not the universe trying to dangle this in your face, because we all have willpower, and that is something that we have to remember. It's all about willpower. If you want it, you're gonna get it. Okay? So, whoop, wrong one. So the Eight of Swords, there's a lot of overthinking, feeling trapped in your thoughts, scared to make a move, scared to take action, because you're scared of success. You're scared that you're going to drop the ball. The beautiful thing about this card is that you have the ability to unravel yourself and take that blindfold off. You can get out of this. You can get out of this mindset that nothing is going to work out for you. Because it is. You hear my puppy snoring? That's so cute. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands here. So with the Five of Wands here, I feel like this is definitely a test of willpower. And I believe that I see two things here. I see petty arguing, people one-upping one another. And I believe this is your current, and this is only going to resonate for those that have this energy, by the way. But I feel like some of you have family or friends that don't really want to see you do anything. They act like they do, but they really don't want to see you thrive, because then, you know, you're going to make them look bad because they can't enjoy being lazy or unproductive. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, you have friends that are going to root, you know, not root, but they're going to cheer you on. And they're going to back you up. Anybody that tries to make you feel some type of way, they're going to come right back. I don't think that they're going to try to combat them unless they actually feel the need to be like, you know what? I'm going to need you to back up, because they're doing the best that they can. So you just take that nonsense on somewhere else. But I feel like instead of being fueled with backwards compliments and shady comments, you're actually going to be fueled with the motivation and the willpower and the drive. Like, they're going to tell you, like, yo, you got this. We're here to protect you. We got your back. That's what you need more than anything. And I also love the fact that your friends, your soul tribe, is going to tell you that you're in your head, that you need to stop overthinking and make this shit happen. So I love this. I love this so much for you, because this is a good group of individuals. Now, you can take this reading and you can interpret it however you want, but that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, they, I don't know, I get training vibes. So for those that I feel like, excuse me, I say I feel like all the time, but I believe not only should you allow yourself to meet new people, but I also think that you should find a mentor that can help you to grow. You know, on my channel, I like to listen to Snoop. I like to, you know, listen to, like, you know, individuals that understand the business mindset. You know, and they have a nice perspective. You know, they touch on a lot of things, and I think that if you take the time to learn from people, especially if you're wanting to be wealthy. I think that it's very important for you to look at individuals. You should have a group of individuals as your motivation. Two sets of people. Those that don't want anything in life and those that strive. And I saw something that was interesting that was targeting individuals. And they said that if you don't have a book in tow, if you're not trying to establish a business, if you're not talking about anything productive that is going to be beneficial to you or to me, then don't come around me. And the same thing with me too. So basically what this is saying is, I feel like it's definitely important for you to be motivated by both types, the unproductive and the productive. And so that, in case you feel like going back to your comfort zone of unproductivity, then you can be like, okay, well, I don't want to be there. I said that I didn't want to be there. So I'm not going to be there. And then go back. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, I know what I'm trying to say, but okay, keep going. All right, so we have the Four of Cups here. I hear Aaliyah. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. So, just because it didn't work out when you tried does not mean that you're not going to succeed. That's what I'm feeling from this card. Yes, I can look at the actual meaning and say, oh, well, you're discontent and you're bored and, there's an opportunity in front of you. And yes, and that very well very well may be true for some of you. Actually, I'm going to say that it is true because, like I said before, you have those that hear these readings and you get all hyped up because it resonates so much. And then you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. And you're like, man, this ain't gonna happen. Now, I will say, you have to keep in mind, again, a lot of times, those that genuine readers, you got to be careful for some that aren't legit, okay? But what I'm trying to say is, it's just like if you've ever experienced a Ouija board. If you've never played with one, good. But you have spirits or energy that will tell fibs. Because they know that this is something that you really want. However, if you pray about it, see, you're responsible as well on this. If this is something that you truly want, I wouldn't consult just tarot. I would consult my spirit guides. I would pray. I would meditate. I would do whatever I needed to do to ensure that I was going to be in line. And again, some spirits lie. And it's not because I don't know. I am a spirit, but I have not ascended. So I can't tell you exactly why, an individual or passed down, I don't know what to I don't like to call them spirits. Energy, okay? I don't know why energy would like to provoke a reader to tell lies. So basically, I think what I'm trying to say is, you're responsible for your own destiny. That's why we always put out there, disclaimers. This is for entertainment purposes only. So there is an opportunity that it may not resonate for you or it may not happen at all. But from what I'm seeing, I believe that it is very probable. But I just think that it's the mindset. And that's why I like to be long-winded in my readings, because I want to try to break down as much as I can so that you'll be able to see, okay, so what is inner line? Because I think like sometimes we focus on the aesthetics of the reading. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the way that they're shuffling. I love the way that they talk. I love the way that those crystals look like this and this and this. And, you know, I don't know, you get so caught up in the glamorized version of what they're saying, and then they don't really leave out, or I'm sorry, they leave out the other details. Like, yes, you're going to be successful and everyone is going to acknowledge you for what it is, but they always leave out, some of them leave out that you got to struggle a little bit. So, yeah, I know what I'm trying to say, and I hope you do too. Let me stop rambling. But going back to the Four of Cups, like I said, I feel like this is saying just because the other opportunities did not work out does not mean it is not meant for you. There was something talking about like Samuel L. Jackson and Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry and, you know, all these other individuals that worked their butts off. I mean, hell, BTS. You know what I'm saying? Like, they sacrificed so much. They did not think that they were going to be as big as they are. And look at them. That's my group. I love BTS. But, you know, like, I looked at them as an example. So, keep going. Take this time to look at the situation and ask yourself, why are you ignoring these cups? Because they're still here. They're still here waiting for you. Is it because it didn't happen the way that you wanted it to? Was it because of the fact that you expected it to magically appear like that? So, just keep that in mind, okay? Oh, we already got the devil card here. So, the ultimate energy that I see is just breaking those chains. Release yourself from connections that want you to be complacent because they want you to be in their comfort zone. For example, if you're wanting to relocate and they're like, oh, I don't really feel comfortable with the idea of you doing that because the world is crazy. Look, the world is going to be crazy whether you make that choice or not. It's all about taking a risk. And it's all about striving to become better. Think about your neighborhood. And you have individuals, I mean, I can understand that. Like, if you're living in an area where people are shooting every other day, I can understand that fear. But it's not like you're going to go to, like, the deadliest part of town. You say, no, you're wanting to elevate. You're wanting to expand. So don't allow someone else's insecurities or inabilities to expand or elevate to stop you. Okay? So that is what I see for you, Pal One. I believe, excuse me. Yes, I believe that I have touched on everything that I needed to. I'm looking just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, okay, no. So, yeah, that's all that I have for you, Pal One. And so overall, what I'm feeling is that, yes, you are very capable of becoming your own boss. But the ultimate question is, how bad do you want this? How bad are you going to fight for this? Because this is about you. This isn't about appeasing anybody else. This dream came to you for a reason, okay? And you have to remind yourself that things that we truly want are not going to come easy. They're just not, because it's all about perseverance and how much you want it, okay? So that's all that I have for you, Pile 1. If this resonates, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. Tell your friends about me. But most importantly, remember this, Pile 1. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. So take care. Bye. Hello to everyone that has chosen Pile 2. Thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. It is I, Lee, and let's get into your reading. So the topic is, does your reading truly resonate? And what this is about, which I've already explained, but I'll explain it again. This is basically focused on repetitive messages that you have heard before. And so we're trying to figure out if this really resonates. And if not, we're going to figure out what needs to be done about it in order for you to accomplish this, okay? So we're going to start with the Signs of the Times Oracle. Show you, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and this is by Crystal Banner. I think this was a very cute oracle deck. So if you're interested, I got this from Books A Million. Bam! I'm not for certain if it's on Amazon. I'm pretty sure it would be, but you could try it, Amazon, Etsy, if you're interested. Alright, so let's get into your reading and see. Okay, sweet universe. What does Pile 2 need to know about their resonating messages or their repeating messages? Does this message truly resonate pertaining to love? So for some of you, we're going to see if this is truly touching in on love. Is Spirit being honest about you meeting your soulmate? Let's see. I don't like to use that terminology, soulmate, because a lot of people misconstrue that and is willing to hold on to toxic energy, misconstruing that as a twin flame, that they have to go through all of this red lining just to be with them. No, I just kind of get this vibe like you'll know if this is your person. And I don't think that you'll really need a reader to tell you that, but, you know, we'll see. So anyways, we're going to see if this reading resonates. And if it does not, why doesn't it resonate and what needs to be acknowledged from this, okay? And keep in mind that this is only, I mean, even this reading itself, you know, it may not, or, you know, may or may not resonate with you. So don't get discouraged if this is not about you. And if you do get discouraged, then you have to ask yourself, why are you discouraged? You know, are things aligning anyways, you know? Because you have to leave room for error for all of us. Okay. Feel it strong right there. All right. All right, so first card you have is Divine Guidance. Make sure there's not two cards. Okay. And this is number 33, master number. So if you've been seeing a lot of threes around here, this could very well be, and if you've heard this before too, we could, you know, keep that in mind as well. This could be a sign that you are on the right path. So let's take a look here at Stars Divine Guidance. I don't know if I told you that this is based on Pile 2, like the heart, or not. Sorry if I didn't, but okay. So So basically it says to have faith in yourself, clarity on what direction to go next, an epiphany, vivid dreams, or dream visitations, spiritual exploration, optimism about the future, stargaze to relax. So let me kind of gaze through here and see. Okay, so right now you may be unclear on different aspects of your life or wondering why certain things are happening. Spirit is asking for you to connect by setting intentions, asking for divine guidance, and looking up for answers. Allow the universe to work its magic by asking from the heart and being open to the way the answers come to you. You may be pointed in the right direction. The stars will tell you where you are. Okay, so that's interesting. So what I'm feeling from this, for some of you, I don't think that your reading resonated. And the reason why I don't believe that it resonated is because for some of you, you're not in the right mindset to receive this energy just yet. For some of you, I'm feeling like there is some hurt, some past hurts, could be very recent hurts, and you're wanting to move on from this pain. Well, I'm going to tell you, moving on quickly is not going to take the pain away. If anything, you're just going to add more trouble to yourself because you haven't allowed yourself time to heal. And at the end of the day, it's not fair to you or the person. Okay. So, sweet universe, what does Pile 2, the ones that chose the heart, what does Pile 2 need to know about the repeating messages that they have received from readers? So at this point, I'm going to say that if you are uncertain, because keep in mind that when we have general readings, this can apply to anybody. There's a lot of people out here, right? So I also want to say, like, if you did a pick a card reading or whatnot and it didn't describe your person, maybe your person's energy wasn't strong enough to be picked up. Or maybe you don't believe that this person is your person, but you're just wanting to see, I don't know, some of you are uncertain as to what it is that you want. I feel a lot of confused energy. Like 1 second you want to be in love, another second you don't. You don't believe that you deserve love, and 1 second you do. Like, there's a lot of wishy-washy energy coming from you. And so with that being said, I definitely don't encourage you to try to find love until you know exactly what type of energy you are wanting in your life, because you do not want to attract just any type of energy, right? Like, because that would not be fair to you at all. So let me go ahead and shuffle this a few more times. Going to see what comes out. Can I help you? I can see you by the door. Okay, never mind. They're just peeking. My children. Feel it right here. Okay, so the bottom of the deck here, we have the Two of Pentacles. So let's get into it. So we have the King of Swords. We have the Lovers. We have the High Priestess. One more. And we have the Hermit. All right. So, the King of Swords is all about pursuing truth. And he doesn't have time for mental games. Okay? I feel that a lot of you you don't allow your mind to wander. You don't allow yourself to daydream. And I think you believe that daydreaming causes disappointments. You're very cutthroat about situations, and you're like, you know what, I'm a person that I'm gonna believe it when I actually see it. You know, show me that there's actual proof. I hear what you're saying, and yeah, the situation is familiar, but I haven't seen anybody of that sort come around me. Okay, the deadline that you said I was supposed to experience this, it's already passed. So, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of you are just like, okay, whatever. So the Lover's card with the High Priestess. This could be, okay, so I'm definitely seeing air sign energy. Then we have the Lovers, you know, Gemini energy. Isn't the Hermit Pisces energy? And then what is the High Priestess? I'm trying to remember. Anyways, we'll just keep going. So some of you are in pursuit of your divine counterpart. Some of you already know who this person is. Some of you, when you have listened to some of the readings, you felt a little off-put by it. And what is it about that reading that bothered your intuition? What aren't you wanting to see about that situation? Is it that you believe that you want what you want and you're upset because the universe is telling you this person that you're wanting to be with is not the person? The Hermit card here talks about seeking the truth, and this is a solo, okay, this is a solo project. So I kind of feel like you are in need of being by yourself at this time to kind of figure some things out. For some of you, I feel like you dedicate all of your time and energy into readings, and you are allowing tarot card readers to dictate your future. That is not good. You have to start thinking for yourself. I'm not trying to bash you. I've been down that road. When you get in a mood to where you're like, man, nothing is going right for me, so let me go ahead and watch a video. Please do not depend on your reader to tell you everything that you want to hear. You have to understand that we all are going through things ourselves, okay? So with the Two of Pentacles, there's a balance here. This is the need to prioritize and get your life in order here. Making sound decisions to what am I trying to say? Why did this just slip my mind? Making sound decisions to determine what is important versus what's not. taking the time to determine where to invest your energy. Okay. I hate these darn fruit flies. I wish they would go away. So I'm feeling like overall what this card is saying, like a lot of you need to get your life in order. And I'm not saying that and like you're just jacked up or anything. No, I'm just saying like there's a lot of chaos going on right now. And I'm thinking like you think that if you are in a relationship with someone that that's going to take things away. That's not going to take things away. That's going to have someone in your life that is going to experience the same issues that you're going through. For some of you, especially when it comes to, oh, these annoying flies, go away. A lot of you are hoping that this soulmate that you were told about is going to help you to get out of your financial strife. And that very well may be possible. But again, you have to believe that this is going to happen. And also, keep in mind that if you're looking at every single person as a possible suitor, you're going to mess up and mistake someone that is not good for you as your person. Allow yourself to be open-minded and open up your intuition. Allow your intuition to be open for this energy to come in. Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. But yeah, if you're lonely, I think the best thing to do is to get comfortable with being lonely. Because it's not fair to depend on someone to always be there. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. But I mean, if you like to be all up on someone, and I hope that you manifest somebody that likes to be up your ass every second of the day. I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think that it would be fair to you to try to manifest somebody simply because you're lonely. Like, there's more to it than just that. Because when we do that, that's when we attract individuals that shouldn't be in our energy, right? Because they know that you're lonely, you're vulnerable, so they're going to play with your heartstrings. So just don't let the universe be your guide. All right, so let's go ahead and continue here. I would like to know shadow aspects of what's keeping you from meeting your person. What shadow aspects is keeping you from meeting your person? What shadow aspects is keeping you, keeping your reading from manifesting, truly resonating? What's preventing this? Oops. Okay, so we have the back. We have the Star card here with the Two of Pentacles. Interesting because you have it again. Okay, divine guidance. Stop telling yourself that you're not lovable. Stop wanting to be with people that do not vibe with you. Stop trying to change these people. And start allowing yourself to be open to better qualityed individuals. I also see with that setting those intentions and ask, like, look, okay, the universe is not going to, I feel like oftentimes we don't allow our true love to come in because we have certain aspects that they have to have. And then we overlook the fact that it could be somebody of a different height, different weight. And, but they possess exactly what it is that you're looking for. So I think the best course of action is to ask the universe or set those intentions. Ask the universe to align you to the person that you're wanting. So if you're not for certain as to who it is that you want, then create a journal of some sort with the attributes, the mental attributes, the personality traits. I mean, and yeah, I guess it wouldn't be harmful to put, physical attributes too, if that's what you want. But just don't assume that just because they're a beautiful individual that they're going to have a spirit of gold, because they could be some, yeah. So, what else was I going to say? I feel like this is also saying to make a decision on whether or not you are going to believe that you are going to manifest this. Because the King of Swords, like I said, it's more of a, yeah, I'm going to believe it when I see it type vibe. But I'm thinking that it's asking for you to step out of your comfort zone and always looking at things black and white. Look in the gray area, or like I like to call it, the kaleidoscope. Create vibrant colors as to why you deserve this particular energy in your life. So it's about weighing the pros and cons of what you're going to manifest. And if this energy is not high vibrational, why would you want it anyways? You know what I mean? So definitely pray about this energy so that you will get exactly what your heart deserves. Okay, so let's continue here. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. This right here. So this is saying, for some of you, and I'm pretty sure you've heard this in a reading, a lot of you are going to meet this person through your passions. So whether it be because she's like working on candles and things like that, or maybe she's, whatever it is, like you can have a YouTube channel, okay, or a Twitch channel, or you're a gamer and all of a sudden you bump into this person or you talk to this person online and you connect that way. But I also see this as dedicating your time and energy towards something that you want to accomplish in your life. So I feel like the star card goes hands in hand with this. Like you got some work to do. Like the mindset of, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, but what are you bringing to the universe table universal table to make this come about. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. Okay, so it's time to create a manifestation book, set those intentions, and work towards those. I also see the need to work. I don't know why I'm getting this, but like working on your chakras. Some of you are scared. Like I said, some of you don't feel like you deserve love. And so with that being said, before you could try to pull anybody in, I suggest you speak to a therapist on how to, detox yourself from those negative mindsets. So I kind of feel like the Eight of Pentacles is saying that there's a need to work on that. But for some of you, I feel like you are going to meet your person at work or doing what you love to do. So we have the Lovers card here, and we have the Empress card. Okay. So I'm pretty sure you've heard this in other readings that yes, this person that's going to come in is your soulmate, and yes, there's going to be a fiery, passionate connection between the two of you, and there's going to be a baby involved. So I don't do health readings, but we all know how babies are made. Now, for those that are having trouble with pregnancies, I cannot touch on that. I don't know what your circumstances are. I'm not going to even touch on that, but I will suggest that if you have found your person and babies are what you want, definitely find a way to start fertility treatments, and I wish you the best of luck. But I see... I also see with the Lovers card, because this kind of goes hand in hand too, if this is someone that you're working with, I kind of feel like the two of you are going to like collab together. So maybe one of you will become an inspiration to the other. And I believe that there's a possibility there's going to be like a joint business. Maybe a joint channel of some sort. Maybe you're going to do a YouTube channel, and then your husband or your wife is going to do a YouTube channel. Maybe you're going to have a brick and mortar. But yeah, I definitely see divine energy here. I also see this as, whether it's male or female, this is someone that has a nurturing, compassionate vibe to them. I also feel that they are going to see you as the Empress that you are. Does not matter what your gender is again. So if you have been dealing with individuals that don't know the quality of love, they made you feel as though you aren't lovable. Well, this person is going to think the world of you. So, for some of you, so far, I believe that the resonating messages that you received from other messages, it's making sense. So, for some of you, it's not quite making sense just yet, because you're in that, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. So let's keep it going. We have the Five of Wands with the High Priestess. So a lot of you are unsure, uncomfortable, because maybe this person has a lot of suitors that are, at their beck and call, like whether it's a man or a woman. There's a lot of people that want a piece of them. And you're like, well, there's no way that they would want to be with me, because I don't have, or maybe you're looking at, like, okay, let's say that you have a crush on a celebrity, and you think because there are models and rich people around that they wouldn't give you the time of day. Well, I don't think that they would give anybody the time of day if they aren't meant for them. Okay? So, and I understand that with celebrities, it's easier to be with their own kind, if you will, but there's just too much at stake there. You know what I mean? So what? You have a little competition. You know, you just go after what you want anyways. The squeakiest wheel gets the most oil. But I also feel that if that passion is bright, you're going to climb up there. You're going to get it anyways. Because look, he or she is very close to grabbing that flame. Okay. I also see this as the universe helping you to connect with this person. And it's all about the drive and the willpower. So I think that's the challenge right there. And you know that it's a challenge. So because you know that you got to put in a lot of work, that might discourage you a bit. But things that are worth having is not going to come easy. And if it does, I would question that. All right, so we have Justice with the Hermit card, okay? So with Justice here, I feel like this is saying to kind of balance, take this time to really balance yourself out. Is what you want a little over your head? And why do you believe that it's over your head? What do you need to work on within yourself to make this happen? I also feel like this is a balance of the shadow, okay? Understand that your shadow is going to be there with you through your hard times and your great moments. You and your shadow are one and the same. So stop trying to make yourself perfect, you know, because you are trying to get rid of the annoying, quote unquote, the annoying attributes that you have. Everybody has them. Okay? Don't let anybody make you feel some type of way about that. Like, look, I have a neighbor that my kids get on her nerves, and rightfully so. My kids get on my nerves too. Okay? But while she's screaming and hollering about how my kids are too loud, I can hear her screaming and hollering in her hallway, or, you know, in her living room, or wherever the hell she's at. She's naturally a loud ass talker. You know, so it's like, girl, bye. So, in situations like that, you know, you gotta just take it for what it is. You know? But I also feel like it's time for you to just kind of balance yourself out. Get yourself together. Okay? Alright, and then of course we have the star card. Set those intentions so that you can get exactly what it is that you're wanting. If you're really wanting this manifestation, because I feel like a lot of you don't have anyone in particular in mind. And for some of you, you're hoping for someone of the past to come back. And I'm going to tell you right now, let it go. They are in your past for a reason. It is time for new energy. One thing that I will always give my mother credit for is telling me and raising me to say, or to believe, to never go backwards. Okay? The only time I could see and understand you wanting to go backwards, if you will, is if you had a crush on somebody back in the days in elementary school, and then the universe made it to where you two met up again, and you saw that they are everything, or y'all see that y'all are exactly what one another wants. Okay? And I feel like that's kind of like a blast in the past, type energy. But if you are dealing with someone that is not faithful, that is on drugs, that is abusive, that is a ghoster, like they fear commitment, why do you want that energy? Why do you want that energy? So ultimately, I think that the reason why the message does not resonate is because it resonates because it touches on what you're wanting. This is maybe the person is reading what it is that you're desiring. But you have to see the situation for what it is. Okay? This connection that you're wanting is not good for you. And it's time for you to let it go and move on to something better. Stop thinking that this person completes you. No, it doesn't. No, they don't. You should complete you. Okay? So for some of you, yes, I do see that there is a possibility that it does resonate. But a lot of you, I feel like, no, because you're holding on to energies that is preventing you from meeting this person. You don't want to be with someone that is entertaining other people. If you want a playground, go to a park, okay? Alright, sweet universe. What is the final message that you have for Pile 2 concerning whether or not their readings resonated? Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups here. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. So there's divine counterparts here, but this could pertain to the feminine and masculine aspects we're going to see. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck here we have the World card. So let's see what this is talking about. Okay, so I believe with the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups, this is saying to have fun with your imagination. Stop being so damn analytical and so stiff. Allow yourself time to have fun. Don't take your life so seriously. And I know that's easier said than done. I'm learning that lesson too. Yeah, people are assholes. But these individuals are teaching you to recognize what you don't and what you do deserve. Okay? So I feel like with the Queen of Cups, this is saying that it's time for you to tap into your nurturing side. Allow your intuition to flow. Open up your heart chakra. Be open to love. Don't be so tough. Okay? Allow yourself to dream. Visualize what it is that you're wanting. This goes along with the divine guidance. Like, set those intentions. Talk about it. Pray about it. You know? Allow yourself to cry. Tell the universe what it is that you're wanting. Okay? Sorry, I didn't mean to get annoyed, but I'm just like, I'm not trying to get annoyed. I'm just like, ugh, just do something about that. All right, so the Lover's card, the Empress and the Four of Pentacles. Some of you need to release your grip on someone. Okay? You don't own this person. They are not property. They are human beings. And you cannot hold somebody hostage. If they don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. And I know that sucks to hear. But you have to face the music. You have to face the music because you're only hurting yourself. I also feel like you need to protect your space and just protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? You are the Empress. And you do not need to surround yourself with lower vibrational individuals. I also see this Empress and the Lovers, excuse me, as the person coming in protecting you. You know, and they will help you. I will say, I do think that they're going to like spoil you here and there. But what I like about them is they're going to allow you to make the sound decisions. They're going to watch how you operate. And I think that's what's going to make them fall even more in love with you, because you're not going to be like everyone else. Because I think that they're used to people taking and taking and taking and taking. So they're going to hold back a little bit because they want to see what you're truly about. So let that Empress energy shine. Okay? Let go of this nasty energy. This is not for you. Let it go and let yourself thrive. Let yourself expand, okay? So we have the Queen of Swords here. I kind of see this as like she's got her hand out, and I kind of feel like she's like shooing away the competition. And I feel like that's all it's going to take. Your energy alone is going to be all that you really need. I think that the person is going to see that. He knows superficiality, and he also knows authenticity. And I believe that you and this person are one of the same. You both been through some shit. We have these butterflies that's on the side of her her throne. Okay, and she's clearing away the smoke. And I also see that she is bigger than her circumstances. She is massive, okay? What was burdens to her, she overpowers them. She's above them. So she's going to cut through the bullshit. And I'm going to see that he or she is going to appreciate the fact that you chose to be loving and compassionate. You chose to allow yourself to experience love instead of being bitter and jaded. Because both of you are going to have moments where you're going to, make mistakes, and you're going to fall back into that pessimism or pessimistic energy. But I believe that you two are going to, what am I trying to say here? You're going to complement one another. And going back to the King of Swords here, this could also be him coming in and working towards a way, this could be your masculine aspect, or the divine partner, if you will, going through the motions of trying to find you, trying to manifest you. And what he needs to work on, or what she needs to work on, is allowing herself to be open to the ideas so that you can make your way through. And don't worry about how you're going to do it. Just know that the universe is going to guide you guys directly where you need to be. I think that's what we all need to understand. We think that we have to do all of these amazing things. I feel like it's saying, like, trust the universe on this aspect. Control what you can, and then allow the universe to do the rest. Okay. So I keep grabbing for this. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Okay, we're going to look at this too, because apparently this wanted to stick out. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles here, this is saying to exercise patience and really focus on those intentions. Okay? Good things take time. And I know that it sounds so good and you want it right now, but you have to be prepared. And I also feel like this is saying to back away from this plant. Back away from it and focus on other things. Hence, this right here. You could be creating other things for the future while you set those intentions. Okay? You can go back and set more intentions or work on other things while this is falling in alignment for you. So we have the World card here. So, if you've heard this before, I will say that yes, you are divinely protected. And that's what I'm feeling. Both of you, whoever this person is that's meant to be in your life, you and this person are divinely protected. And there will be a moment where you will meet this person. I cannot tell you when. I'm not good at that. Okay. But, okay. Just know that you're going to be successful in finding love. As long as you meet the universe halfway. Okay? You have to create the recipe. And the universe is going to cook it up for you. In the meantime, be patient with yourself. Again, be patient with yourself and keep your claws in. You don't have to be in flight or fight mode. Just relax. You have a lot of strength within you and a lot of courage. Okay? So do the necessary, or do what you're supposed to do. If you need to heal, heal. Okay? If you need to get away from somebody in order for you to just receive this, that's what you need to do. Also keep in mind that if this person is with someone else and you know that they're not in a healthy relationship, that's not your business. It's not your business, and you need to move on and focus on yourself. Okay? If it's meant, they're going to come to you. But right now, I feel like you need to relinquish control and allow the universe to show you what needs to be done here. So in this aspect, I want to say that for some of you, yes, some of the readings that you received kind of resonates. And for some of you, I'm going to say no, it did not resonate. And I think it's because you're holding on to a past energy that you need to let go of. I do not like for readers to romanticize toxic energy. It is not fair for you to hold on to someone that is going to continue to manipulate and ghost you. It's not fair to you. And you know that. So if this message resonates, go ahead and leave both a comment and hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about me, okay? And most importantly, remember this, pal, too. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, everyone. Bye. Hello to everyone that chose pile 3 with the candle. Excuse me. Thank you so much for stopping by Zesty. What's my name? Zesty Tarot. There you go. And it is I, Lee. I started your reading and I didn't get far because as I was looking out the window, my son was taking my puppy Jimin out and he accidentally snatched away from him and started taking off for the road. So I had to get off of here and make sure that both my baby and my fur baby was okay. So I am now centered. We are back. So I'm going to start this over by saying again that the topic of this reading is, does your reading truly resonate? And the reason why I decided to do this reading is because all of us are obsessed with readings, including your favorite tarot readers. We all have things going on in our lives that we have not spoken about. And usually we will run to our favorite tarot reader, and then we will binge watch all the pick a cards and everything else that we feel we are drawn to. But oftentimes there are moments, well, I shouldn't say oftentimes, there are moments, there we go, that we will receive a reading and we will hear about this particular reading or this particular setting so many times, but we're left wondering, well, when is it supposed to get here? And sometimes you may feel as though the universe is mocking you. Now, I will say that there are mischievous energies out there. And as a reader, that's why it's really important for us to ground ourselves and to ensure that we cleanse our readings and whatnot, to remove old energies and just to be, just keep ourselves grounded, and any energies that may affect us from previous readings or situations, we hope that it doesn't tamper with that. But sometimes, there is just one, mischievous energy that, tells you what you want to hear. And it very well may be that the reader itself is picking up on how bad you want this. I'm saying this to say, don't destroy the messenger. So the whole point is to see if whether or not these things are going to come to light, and if not, what needs to be the focal point in order to get this manifestation. So starting over, we have coins with good luck. And so the candle is supposed to represent like spirituality, manifestation, setting intentions, listening to your spirit guides, guardian angels, God, all of that, okay? So the oracle card is from Signs of the Times, and it is by Crystal Banner. Oops, dropped her, my fault. You can check that out at Books A Million, Amazon, Etsy, check it out. So anyways, let's start over and go back to what we were trying to do before my heart fell down to my toes. So it says, have you ever heard the phrase, see a penny, pick it up all day long until you have good luck? As the saying suggests, finding coins along your path is a positive sign. This is an auspicious time when wonderful things can occur when you did not expect it to. You could be in the right place at the right time or have a streak of consecutive wins. The possibilities are endless with this card, and anything that seems improbable can happen in this moment. This luck can manifest in many ways, including beautiful coincidences. You may meet someone who has contacts you've been looking for. Contacts you've been looking for or even receive a prize or a monetary gift. Coins are also messages from spirit, from the spirit world, and seeing them as a sign from spirit or and ancestors that luck is on your side. So it says a lucky streak is approaching. Opportunities come out of the blue. The spirit world is saying hello. Okay, so I believe, like I said in the previous reading, before I had to start over, I believe that if someone passed away, they are letting you know that they are nearby. Now, there's other ways that they can reach out to you too. But in this particular setting, we're focusing on the coins. And like it said, this can pertain to setting you up for a path of abundance. This lets me know that a lot of you are in a rough situation right now. You could be in a situation that you just don't want to be in. You may want to relocate. You may hate the job that you're in. Some of you are really struggling financially, and I believe that the spirit world is letting you know that they are doing everything that they can. They know that you are so upset with how things have progressed. A lot of you are disappointed that you didn't have the opportunity to take your kids to trick-or-treating because you couldn't afford to get costumes for them. Maybe you're struggling trying to figure out how you're going to go about the holidays. Like, now is the time that depression starts to set in, and your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your passed down loved ones is quite aware of this energy, and so they're just letting you know that luck is going to be on your side. This could also pertain to the messages that you have been hearing about constantly, that luck is on your side, luck is on my side. So we're going to see if whether or not this is true. Is luck really on your side? I'm going to say yes, because if you want it, you're going to get it. Like I said, you could be in the right place at the right time. But don't think just because a circumstance happens that this is the universe's way of trying to punish you. Like, oh, well, this is your karma for, not letting that car pass you. No, it's not like that, Okay, well, you decided to come out, so we're going to keep you here. So we have the Page of Cups here. This is saying that it is okay for you to dream. It is okay for you to dream. That's where a lot of ideas come from. Daydreaming, visualizing, setting those intentions. Beginning of a new creative endeavor. And like most pages, I look at the page as someone that is just now beginning. So they still have a lot to learn. You know what I mean? But don't lose that youthful vibration of being curious. Explore your feelings about certain things. I feel like the universe, your passed down loved ones, all of them are trying to get you to understand that, okay, a lot of you are trying to live life by the book. And it's not working out for you. I'll tell you like that. It's just not working out for you. Because you're trying to be perfect. You don't like the fact that you have flaws. Well, honey, I don't know what to tell you, but I guess you just gonna be devastated for the rest of your life, because everybody has flaws. Okay. Here, definitely. Sideways. This here. So that was your bonus card. So we have the world. Okay. So definitely, I said because I'm stammering, but yes, the universe is, I'm trying so hard not to stammer. The universe is definitely working on some things behind the scenes for you. Okay. We have I keep wanting to say musician. This is the second time I've said this. So for some of you, you are trying so hard to put yourself out there, and I feel like you are scared. You are so scared of rejection. And I'm telling you, all you need to do is just connect with the right people. And I think that's what the coins is talking about. Like, we are going to put you on that path so that you can secure your bag. Okay, you're on the right path. See, because you got to start out as a penny, but then you see that heads is heads up for the dime, right? So I love that. We have the Emperor. More. We have the King of Cups. I love to see that. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Strength. Wow. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess at the bottom. Wow, you have a lot of, okay. Because I've seen those, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull these two. Because I already saw them. I feel like if I have to, okay, I'm just going to take this too. Because it's all, it's all there. All right, I'm going to show you those in a moment. Okay, get this out the way. There we go. All right, so you have to crawl before you walk. A lot of you have a lot of amazing talents that the world needs to see. Okay. I also see that spiritually, you are spiritually awakening. And the universe is going to do everything that it can to show you your true potential. For one, you are a manifester, okay? And I don't think you understand that. Maybe you've heard this before, and you're like, okay, but why is it that every time I try to manifest things, things don't work out? Well, we're going to get there. Don't worry. The Emperor here is someone that is a leader, okay? You are the ruler of your own universe. You are law and stability. So you're someone that does not tolerate injustice at all. And then we have the King of Cups here. And I love that because you go from the King of Cups to the Page of Cups to the King of Cups. Compassion. You're starting out as this dreamer. And you're dreaming big. And I feel like the message here is to tell you to dream big. Because you have everything at your disposal. And the King of Cups here is someone of compassion, intuition. I see that you are a healer as well because you see his doctor bag. Okay? So I feel like some of you have a bigger role than what you anticipated. For some of you, you're like, I just want to be happy and content. And that's cool. We all do. But there's so much more to you that meets the eye. And some of you feel as though there is something within you that is bigger than yourself, and you're trying to figure out what that is. Well, from what I'm seeing, you are a manifestor, you are a healer, and it's time to tap into those energies. And it's going to take time, but just know that you are on the right path. And this is for those that this resonates with, okay? We have these extra messages that I saw with the High Priestess, talking about the intuition, and then we have the Four of Wands is, you know, talking about stability. And then we have the Chariot. It's all about that drive, that willpower, and success. And then we have the Strength card. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the Strength card is having the courage to face those mountains. Because one thing I've noticed is when you activate your true potential, when you realize that there is something within you that is bigger than you've ever imagined, that's when the heat cranks up. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify these cards. And I don't know why I felt called to give you extra cards, so don't tell pile 1 and 2, okay? I'm not trying to hear their mouths. And if you just so happen to be drawn to this pile and you were from pile 1 or 2, oops. But yeah, it's all good. The more the merrier, right? One more shuffle. All right. Very strong right there. So let me organize this because it's a little bit of craziness. I'm going to set these off to the side because those were just extra cards, bonus cards. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start off with the coins. So we have the Chariot, which that was one of the bonus cards here. So it's all about pursuing what it is that you want. You're on the right path. And I feel like the universe is trying to push you by throwing out these signs and synchronicities. Mind you, it can't physically push you. It could just leave these signs and these synchronicities and these coincidences before you to trigger motivation within you. Because your willpower, not your willpower, but your free will is, you know, going to determine whether or not you're going to go left or right or stay stagnant, or, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're definitely on the right path. So with the Page of Cups and the World together, I see that this is saying to rest your mind a bit. The universe is definitely protecting you. It is protecting your heart. So there is some healing at this point in time that is needed. For some of you, you have been spiritually wounded. And this could come from a series of bad luck, like situation after situation happening. Or every time something happens, family or friends show you who they are time and time again. And it's like every time I forgive them, they're always doing this and this and this to me. I'm always getting hurt. That's why I see, or I cannot talk today. I see that she has, you know, her heart, you know, resting alongside of her. This is also the same person, I believe, that was going through some things from the Three of Swords, the heartbroken energy. And I think that once she experienced what she needed to experience, she decided to withdraw for a little bit and just take a break and heal and, you know, reset herself. So I believe that the Page and the World card, just a second, sorry, telling me to study Korean, okay. This is saying, as of right now, you've done everything that you could do to try to get people to see your worth. Now allow the universe to cleanse your heart, to show you things about yourself that you have not realized. I don't think you understand how precious, how lovable, how charismatic, how strong, resilient, creative, beautiful, lovable, funny, elegant, enchanting. I don't think you understand these things. And it's because of your past traumas that made you feel in lack. And a lot of you are still mourning for your passed down loved one, and they know. That's why they're still here. I don't believe they're going to walk away from you just yet. They just want to make sure that you receive the messages before they, you know, press on. So we have the Two of Swords with the Magician here. So this is the need to make a decision. You have a choice to take action, but you're uncertain as to how to go about these things. Maybe you believe that you are confused. And I believe that what is blinding you is fear. Because she can't see anything. All she knows is that there are some crows or ravens, whatever these are, that is screeching in her ear. And I feel like she's trying to like swat away at them. Like she's trying to get them away from her. But she's so scared to see what it is. She can easily pull this blindfold away from her. But like I said, she hears the flaps and the screeching, so she's petrified. And so for some of you, you are afraid to make a choice because you are afraid that your fear is much bigger than you. But looking at the Magician card with the Two of Swords, I want to say that your fears are playing tricks on you. Okay? Because you are the one that is the magic. Darn, fruit flies are getting on my nerves. I can't wait till I catch that bastard. Sorry, it's getting on my nerves. But yeah, I think that your fears are playing tricks on you and making you hallucinate on things that you shouldn't hallucinate on. Like it's causing you to see illusions. So we have the Emperor here with the Eight of Cups. This is you taking charge of your life and your emotions. You have experienced everything that you needed to experience with this particular situation. So I feel that this is, and I like how she's walking away towards the sunlight, okay? And the surrounding shadow energy. It's like at one point she needed to go through this dark night of the soul. And she has that final cup there, or bowl, if you will, to help illuminate her path. But I feel like this is saying that the universe is helping you to take charge of your situation. You're seeing things for what they really are, or you're going to start seeing things for what they really are. We have death here. So death and rebirth. So going back to this page here. Unfortunately, we have to go through some things to become the king and the queen. I don't understand why it's like that. But I think as a child, we're told so many lies. And I understand that it's to try to keep you innocent. But once you get to a certain age, it's not so cute, and no, it's not so enchanting anymore. You know what I mean? So for those that made you feel like you had to be a certain way, or you had, like you're walking away from stagnating beliefs, the mentality of lack, now is the time for you to come up out of that. And I said all that to say that the King of Cups had to go through this as a page, okay? You had to go through these things. You had to figure yourself out, or you're going through this transformation. Having to figure yourself out, but you are going to come out very compassionate, and you're going to become a healer. You are a healer. So at this point in time, you're just learning how to utilize your gifts and talents. And the best person to practice on is yourself. So I believe that this death/rebirth is very important for you. Don't be afraid of it. So if you are experiencing moments where it seems like no matter what you say or do, you feel trapped, the universe is probably keeping you in this, or should I say it, because I can't say that, sorry. The universe cannot force you to do anything, okay? Like I said before, it's all about free will. But it can put things in the way, or allow certain things to come before you that is going to kind of steer you in the right direction to take a break, because naturally you're going to do so. So while you are healing from all of these things, and once you just kind of focus on yourself, like the universe has your attention. Sorry, something is like scratching or itching my nose. Once the universe has your attention, that's when you're going to start receiving downloads. And you're going to start noticing different things. You could be in your kitchen cooking something, and then boom, you'll have a aha moment. Right then and there, you will have a transformation. Okay? It just happens unexpectedly. And then we have the Page of Swords here. So with the Strength card and the Page of Swords together, this is the beautiful time to start planning your ideas, doing research on things, focusing on your talents, and allowing your spirit guides to guide you. And don't worry if it just so happens to be that you come across a cliff. Your ideas are going to keep you afloat. These ideas that you are setting intentions for, if they are in true alignment, is going to keep you afloat. All right. So let's go ahead and see what other messages we can get. messages here. So I think what the shadow aspects are for this column right here, I think that what's holding you back from actually seeing these signs and synchronicities is that you are in need of healing at this time. You're exhausted from doing whatever it was that you were doing. Thank you. And you're in a confused state of mind. But when you realize that it's all in your head and that you can take the blindfold off, you're going to walk away from this energy. You're going to be like, you know what, I've wasted enough time. I'm going to go towards the sunlight, and then that transformation, you're going to embrace the death. And what I like about this is, okay, so you see the sun. Ooh, almost burnt myself. You see the sunlight coming from that, and then look at where she's headed, towards the light. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a new beginning. I definitely see a new beginning here. All right. I also see with the Page of Swords, it's saying to document these things that you see. So if you're really confused about it, you know, create like for example, if it's dreams, pay attention to your dreams. Create a journal. If you notice, like for me, I've noticed feathers. Wherever I'm at, a feather would magically appear. So I would take a picture of it. If you see angel numbers of some sort, you know, stop what you're doing and see why that message is there. Okay, it's very strong right here. So we have the Seven of Cups here. There's a lot of options that's going to be provided for you. I also see this as, sorry, something's in my eye. Okay. I also see this as tapping into the unknown and allowing yourself to daydream of all of your wants and desires. Stop thinking in lack. We have the Hanged Man, okay? So going from the page, I'm sorry, what was this? We had the Page of Cups, and then we have the World. The universe is trying to say that it wants you to look at the whole situation from a different perspective. Instead of looking at it as though your trauma was a lashing because of some things that you've done in your past. No, okay? Because the universe has made it to where the last shall be first, okay? And the first shall be last. This is building thick skin for you. And I know it sucks. I know it sucks, but you were made for this. So it's time to start looking at the bigger picture. Don't look at it like, well, these bad things are happening to me because I'm a bad person or I'm meant to go through. No, everybody is going through some stuff, okay? Look at the gray area or create a kaleidoscope. Give your situation a colorful meaning. So we have the Eight of Wands here. And so I kind of feel like it's time for you to make this decision on whether or not you're going to be blinded to the situation, because I feel like the universe is not going to stop the message from coming. Okay? It's going to happen whether you want it to or not. You can delay the situation. You can delay manifestations. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Bible and how, what was it, the children of Israel were like complaining for like, was it 40 years they was wandering around? And little did they know that they met up with the promised land like several times. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's how it went. But I said that because if you're constantly listening to that chatter in your mind and you're not keeping yourself focused, you'd rather keep that blindfold on because you're scared. You're gonna miss when this opportunity happens for you. Okay, so the universe is trying to say, like, look, we got some things, we're working on this right now. I want you to heal. I want you to heal because right now you're not prepared to see this. So while you're healing and you recognize things for what it is, I want you to have the ability to take that blindfold off, because as soon as you take that blindfold off and you go through this transition and you walk away from this toxic energy or this stagnating mindset, boom, those wands are going to be in place waiting for you right then and there. Look, and we got this is double meaning. We have the 8 of Cups on top of the 8 of Cups. So with the Emperor, it's time for you to gain control over your life. Set those boundaries, those laws and regulations. We're not going to allow people that don't deserve our energy in our space. Okay? I also see this as the universe is going to kind of pivot the situation, or kind of encourage you to pivot your energy somewhere else by allowing you to meet new people, by allowing you to, as you're cooking, listen to your favorite pastor say a key word that's going to catch your attention. Something is going to happen that's going to catch your attention, and all of this from the past is going to be no more. You're going to experience that death. It's like an aha moment. Yeah, breakthrough. So this death, rebirth, is a breakthrough for you. Okay, so I feel like this is the opportunity for you to cleanse yourself of all the negative stuff that has been said. I don't know about hexes and stuff like that, but if there's someone that is strongly trying to put a curse and things on you, please believe that God, the universe, is much better than somebody trying to utilize some ridiculous magic, okay? And then we have the, I forgot to do at the bottom, but we have the Knight of Pentacles here. And then, look, okay, so we have the King of Pentacles right there. Yeah. This is someone that is planting seeds along the way. You're going to get to this energy. Definitely. Let's see here. This could possibly be an offer. You're going to meet somebody along the way that's going to help you. And the fact that it's not, this horse isn't moving, I kind of feel like this energy is coming from afar. You know, so it might be long distance energy. Maybe someone's going to send you a message, or, you know, you might check your PayPal account and then boom, you just mysteriously see some money, and it just so happened to hit at the right time because you were going through some things, right? So the overall energy that I'm feeling with this, spiritually, you are on the right path. The shadow aspects of it is to allow yourself to heal. Because you have this mindset of, I don't have anybody else in my corner to do this, so it has to be me. You're going to be blessed with individuals that are going to be by your side, that is going to help you along the way, okay? But yeah, I'm so proud of this energy. Like, yeah, you are definitely going to, not only are you going to transform into the King of Cups, you're going to have more compassion. You're going to be a healer, you know, but I also see the fact that you are going to be very charitable. You're going to have a heart that is going to beat for those that are in similar situations as you. And that's a beautiful thing. So if you are beaten down because you just feel like life has nothing to offer, I just want to tell you right now that the universe is within you. You are the magic. And it's time to listen to the universe and get those creative juices flowing. You're a healer. I don't care if it's in music. I don't care if it's in cooking. There could be something about the way that you cook, some type of ingredient that just releases some healthy hormone for the mind. Like, just please take the time to do research on whatever this could be pertaining to. Get those intentions planned, okay? Because, yeah, your readings, however it resonates for you, is saying that you are definitely on the right path. And you have the Chariot again here. You have the Four of Wands here, which represents a celebration. And then we have the High Priestess. So a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of you right now are kind of closed off from your intuition. You're scared to listen to and trust your intuition. And your passed down loved ones, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, God, the universe is saying, hey, we're not going to give up on you, so please don't give up on us. We understand that people were crappy to you and they showed you who they are, but that's why the situation happened, so that you will be able to see the difference between higher vibrational people versus lower vibrational people. Okay? So if this makes sense, go ahead and leave a comment down below, hit that like button, hit subscribe, tell your friends about me, but most importantly, remember this, Pal 3, when life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, everyone. Bye. Hello to everyone that chose Pal 4 with the smiley face. Thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. It is Lee, and today's topic is, does your reading truly resonate? And so the reason why I came up with this, like I said before, is because oftentimes we will receive the same messages, and sometimes we have a little hang up, in front of us. So I just want to see if it resonates, and if it doesn't, what needs to happen in order for it to resonate, right? So since you chose Pal 4 with the smiley face, this is going to pertain to overall happiness. Represent happiness, personal connections. We're going to see exactly what messages needs to come out. So the deck that I have right now, it is Signs of the Times, and it is by Crystal. Can you see that? Crystal Banner. You can get this from Books A Million, Etsy, Amazon, and any other bookstore, I'm assuming. So let's go ahead and get started with the reading and ask the universe what messages it has for you at this time. Now I want you to think about the readings that you have heard over and over again. And so while you're thinking about that and I'm shuffling, we're going to go ahead and we're going to see what messages the universe wants you to know pertaining to these messages that you are constantly hearing. Okay? So what messages do you have for Pal 4 that chose the smiley face? What do they need to know about their happiness? Just overall, what do you want them to know? 0 o'clock came to mind. It's BTS. And what's the Map of the Soul 7? Are you gonna be happy? Yeah, like, so for some of you, you have to remember that to be happy, it's a verb. It means to take action towards that. It's not an emotion. Right. What messages do you have for Pow Forward? Okay, well that one came out. Oops. So we're going to keep it. It is peace, harmony. That was definitely meant for y'all. So we're going to take it. All right, so a lot of you are wanting peace and harmony. You have so much going on around you. I feel like you just can't catch a break. You can't win for losing, right? And so we're going to get into this. Where's my booklet? So let's see what she's talking about. Okay, this is the number 12 here. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So this is being able to create that harmony for yourself. Okay, so it says that the peace sign is one of the most universally known symbols of peace. You are now entering a phase of leisure, unity, and harmony. Life is good, and you are experiencing a period of smooth sailing. It is important to be present to truly appreciate and enjoy these moments. You are encouraged to embrace ease and this feeling of oneness. People may be easy to work with. Another song that came to mind, Today is a Good Day. Okay, I'm done. So a lot of songs are coming to light to me. Okay, so we've got Today Was a Good Day. I also hear One Republic, The Good Life. Okay. Let me go back here. So it says people may be easy to work with. Plans go off without a hitch. This card also speaks of your relationships improving, allowing you to be light and playful within them. There is contentment and joy in your life. When referring to ups and downs, this card is a great representation of the ups. Instead of worrying about how long this will last, it is good for you to be, it is good, or if it's too good to be true, bask in the comfort of this energy, okay? And it says reconciliations and apologies. Enjoy people and activities that make you happy. Peaceful endings that bring new beginnings, inspired by life and peace. Sorry that I kind of butchered that, but I love this. I love this for you, Pow 4. Yes. So, I think, now you have to keep in mind here, because I don't know how many readers touch on overall happiness. I know that a lot of them touch on love, and a lot of individuals feel like they need to have love to be happy. But for those that aren't looking for love necessarily, they're just looking for peace and contentment. And this could be you being comfortable with yourself, experiencing self-love, you know. It just feels so good. It feels real good. So I'm going to say that this is going to resonate for a few of you, but most of you are going to tap into this energy soon once you realize the puzzle to it all, okay? So let's go on ahead and shuffle the deck. Sweet universe, what messages do you have for Pal 4? What do they need to know about this card? Does this reading, or does the readings that they're thinking about, does it truly resonate with them? Does Pal 4's reading truly resonate with them? I'll stop right here after this. That felt like a really good shuffle. That felt amazing, actually. I don't know. It's a tarot reader thing. It's like you season something just right, and then you take a taste of it, and then it just pops you like, that's it. That's how that's how shuffling feels sometimes. Definitely right there. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck here we have the Emperor, okay? So when I see the Emperor card, this is saying that you're going to be taking control over your life and your own happiness, okay? This involves setting boundaries, rules, regulations, if you will. Not tolerating the fuckery, okay? And I feel like people are going to look at you like, okay, this person is not about that life, okay? This is also Aries energy, and Aries are natural born leaders, okay? So if you're not an Aries, that's okay, but it's saying that you have the power of the Emperor within you, okay? So go on ahead and get your piece. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands here, right? So it's right there. We'll set this right here. Okay. So there are things that are happening for you. This makes me feel so good. So I feel like you're going to receive some type of result. Something that you've been working really hard at. And you are going to come undone in a good way. I see messages here. Maybe you're waiting for a message. But above all, I feel that the universe has received all of your intentions and all of your prayers. Now, I think that the universe likes to be very playful and will scatter your blessings about and allow you to play the game of scavenger hunt. I don't know why I felt that, but it's like I see you. Like, you get notification that your blessings are on the way, like you just did, and then you're like, ooh, I'm so excited, and you just go out and it's like boom, 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 boom. Like, you start to see all of these things come about, and I don't know why I got Will Smith's Summertime song in my head too. So maybe you're going to start seeing results of this, or maybe things are really going to start to set in motion in the summer. But yeah, I'm so happy for you. Like, I'm so giddy. All right, so we have the Tower. Okay, so a lot of people are scared of this card. But what I like about this is because of the fact, I love it because you're going to fall flat on your ass. Not because you're going to fall flat on your ass, but because this is going to stun you. Something's going to stun you so much. And you're going to sit here and think, is this too good to be true? Isn't this what this was just saying? It's saying to take the moment to enjoy this feel good. Hell yeah, it's too good to be true, because once upon a time, you didn't think that it was possible. And now your belief system that you weren't going to be happy, that you were going to be miserable, has finally came crashing down. The universe is striking this detrimental mindset to the ground. The next card out, we have the King of Wands. Love that energy, because the King of Wands goes after what he wants, okay? You can't tell him nothing. He has his mind set. He sees something that he wants. He sees somebody that he wants. I don't care if it's a person, place, thing. He's going to go after it. He's got the compassion. He's got the passion. He's got the willpower. He's got the drive. This fiery energy. I also feel that the King and Queen of Wands emerges as the phoenix rising up above the ashes, okay? So I feel like you are coming from the dark night of the soul, and this is the reward for choosing compassion, choosing life, instead of allowing your oppositions and your obstacles to get the best of you. You chose to continue and not give up, and that is so beautiful. Let's keep going. Do I need to pull one more of these cards? Yeah, let me pull one more. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is someone that has there could be someone coming in that is going to be in love with this energy. Someone could be very well manifesting you. While you're manifesting them, they're manifesting you. And the universe is going to play that scavenger hunt game. And it just so happens that the universe is going to make it to where the both of you bump into each other, and then boom. I love that. All right, so let's focus on the shadow side of this. What could hinder you from experiencing this piece? Or what energies are, basically what energies are in the way that is distracting you from seeing and experiencing this piece? One more shuffle. What shadow energies is preventing powerful from experiencing this piece? Right there. You can tell I'm heavy-handed. Like, look how they curl up. Sorry, cards. Very strong right there. Oh, yeah. All right. I will manifest, or not manifest, but I will meditate later. So the bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Pentacles. So you are in the process of understanding the importance of setting intentions and manifesting. Okay, you are you're on your way to become the King and Queen of Pentacles. And I love how tall she is. She's taller than the trees before her. And I feel like those trees, but you know the saying, you can't tell the forest from the trees. Well, I guess it don't really matter because you're towering over them, right? The universe is going to give you the opportunity to see beyond that so that you can set those intentions. And I love that you have the Nine of Cups here as well, because this is wish fulfillment. All right. So we have the Three of Wands here. So the Three of Wands again, and this is the 3. This is collabing with someone. This is waiting for a result of some sort. Setting those intentions, patiently waiting for your results. I also see this as creating more manifestations as you wait. And it's that drive, that willpower. I feel like this is saying, while you're waiting for these blessings to come about, continue to work on other things. We have the Page of Swords here. So while you are setting these plans in motion, this is from coming up with these ideas, telling the universe exactly what it is that you're wanting, communicating to your guardian angels, to your passed down loved ones, your ancestors, God, the universe, exactly what it is, even to the stars, whatever it is, you are letting them know, this is what I want. And this is not about asking, do I deserve this? No, the universe wants to be able to bless you with these things. You have to remember and understand that you are deserving of these things. Okay? So I feel, so going back here, the Three of Wands is the lack of patience. You're just standing there waiting. So again, please go find something to do. Go play, like go and create other things while this is in motion. Because look at this, all right? These are your intentions. And the universe is going to fire them back at you. You don't want to be in the way, okay? So I need you to move and focus on other things so that, you'll be able to experience this. Get out of the way. Because for one, I don't think that you're not going to experience that whirlwind of blessings standing right here. You're going to have to move forward, okay? So, now if you were on, or if you chose pile 3, I want to apologize because this was at the bottom of the deck and I forgot to mention this, okay? So basically, the universe is cultivating these things. And what I love about this is that, okay, a beautiful thing about moving and playing elsewhere is that it keeps you from constantly breathing over the universe's shoulder. Like, is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? Things have to burrow down before it sprouts up, okay? So again, patience is needed here, okay? And at this point in time, just reflect and thank the universe for the fact that this is happening for you. The universe knows this is what you want. You want happiness. Okay? So be grateful. Start acting like it. Action is needed here. I don't know if you are anticipating love being the root of your happiness, but it is not. You have to be comfortable with going through the dark night of the soul first. Learning those things first. Being comfortable with your situation. Understanding that this is a temporary setback. My happiness is going to come from me realizing that things happen beyond my control sometimes. I'm going to react differently. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that I wasn't able to get that promotion, but I'm going to try again. Or I'm going to relocate somewhere else where I believe that I'm going to earn more, or that someone is going to acknowledge me more. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you start to think like this, you stop looking at things from black and white and you start to see the kaleidoscope of everything. So definitely feed your intentions, okay? Allow the universe to do what it needs to do. So stop hovering over the situation. I also see with the Page of Swords, you're scared that it's not going to happen. Well, this Page of Swords has her nose in this book, and she is constantly setting intentions. If she distracts herself with fear, one of those balloons are going to pop. You see what I'm saying? And you see that she's on her tippy toes. That's not good, right? So don't put yourself in that situation. Go for what you want. And if anything, do it afraid, okay? Listen to the universe. It said that it had your back. Trust it. Do it afraid. All right, so we have the High Priestess here, the King of Wands. Your intuition is your guiding light. So again, the universe is right there backing you up. While you are focusing on other things, while you are meditating, I believe that you are going to experience downloads that are going to give you signs and synchronicities of some sort, or little hints or whatnot to let you know that you are on the right path. You're just going to have this knowing that is going to inspire this drive within you. And is going to ignite that flame. Look at that. We have the Sun card here. This is happiness. This is, yes, this is what you need. You need this overall abundance, this happiness, this warmth. I'm walking on sunshine. Yes, like I love it for you guys. Like, now the shadow side of this is looking, how can I put this? Because the Sun card is optimistic regardless. But I kind of feel like it's, you only see the results of happiness when things go your way. And I think that overall, it's all about learning to be optimistic and happy regardless if it goes your way or not. That is the hardest part about living life sometimes. Because we were conditioned to expect certain things. You know, we work hard for it, we have the right to have it. And then if it doesn't go our way, we're bummed out. And we give that energy too much power sometimes, when really we could be like, okay, that's cool. I'm just not going to deal with you no more if that's how it's going to be. You're withholding my checks. You're playing with my cash flow. You're demoting me for something that I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything goes. It's all about how you react to them. That's what I feel like this is saying. Some of you don't believe that you will find true love. Your true love does not want you to, I can't even pick up this card. That's not fair to your true love. How can you expect for them to manifest you if you're not manifesting them? If you're not wanting to receive that energy because you don't believe that that's going to happen? Wow, was that a rude awakening for me? Because I needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, there's things in my life that I want, and there are times where I'm like, man, am I a little over, you know, over my head? No, you're not. I'm not. All right. So the takeaway here that I see is to be patient. Okay, stop breathing over the universe. Allow yourself to, okay, stop thinking so much and start feeling more with your intuition. And be happy regardless of your circumstances. That is the overall challenge. Because we're going to have ups and downs, okay? And this is attainable right now. So start acting like you just won that big ass Powerball, okay? Spiritually, overall, like, just be grateful for everything. I think that's what the takeaway is. Stop focusing on tangible energies to make you feel whole, because everything that you're looking for is within you. I know that sounds cheesy, but it's really the truth. You'll see what I mean. Watch. Okay, so what is the final messages? What are the final messages that you have for Pal 4? Oops. Feels good right there. Right there. We have the Two of Wands here. So, and plus what I see the Empress card here. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. Huh. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I didn't show you, but we have the Empress energy here. Then we have the, I feel like this is the overall feeling that you're going to experience. You're going to get an overwhelming amount of love, and your cup is going to flow over for the self-love that you have, and it's going to flow over to other situations because you're going to have more faith in it. And then I feel like this is you having the courage to communicate your truths and allow yourself to express things that you were scared to express before. This is you setting those boundaries, right? And you're going to gain that recognition for that. We have the Emperor out here, so this is both the feminine and the masculine here coming out. So you have, ooh, hold on. The world is your oyster, right? And you're trying to figure out how to go about this. Should I take on the world? Some of you are holding back a lot of talents because you're scared, and you know that it's something within the world that makes you happy and you want to give to it. Set yourself free, okay? All right, so we have the Epiphany moment. This is the Judgment card here. And I feel like the universe is going to sound the trumpets to awaken you to this energy. You're sitting here and you're waiting for things. Maybe you are in a stalemate energy right now, and then something is going to give you that, what am I doing? It's time for me to move type energy. So I feel like the universe is going to spiritually sound its trumpets and awaken you. And then that's when the magic is going to happen. You're going to start realizing that everything, like I said, everything that you're looking for is within you. And that is so true. So this right here is pertaining to communication. And like it said, like you could be bumping into somebody that has connections. Just everything is just going to start flowing unexpectedly. Like you're going to be like, what is going on? Like, who are these people? Why is this happening? Don't question nothing, okay? You are the magic right now because you believed that this was possible. All right? So have patience. Allow the universe to give to you. Okay? I also see that love is going to come in for you. A lot of you are hoping to find love, and you're waiting for the universe to provide you with that. Go play, okay? Go play and allow the universe to find the person that is going to suit your needs, because you're setting the intentions, right? You know exactly what it is that you want. Let the universe find that right person that is manifesting that exact same energy as you, so that you two can meet. All right? The Fool card here, talking about new beginnings, okay? You're going to have so much spunk that people are going to think that you're a little foolish. You're going to start stepping out your comfort zone, and you're going to have people like, what are you thinking? Why would you do that? Because I can, okay? Because I want to. Don't allow somebody that did not utilize that opportunity when they were younger, or even if they are the same age as you, don't let nobody that don't have the same guts as you stop you from your opportunities, okay? Do not become complacent because of someone else's comfort zone. Because while they're like, well, what if you do this? No, but what if I succeed? That's what they could be afraid of, okay? Look at this. You have the sun on top of the sun. We love to see it. So you're going to yes, like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. There it is again. Patience, okay? Patience. Be very graceful and grateful for what the universe is providing for you. Act as though you already see it. Okay? And I hope that this really motivates you, because I'm telling you, there is something here that you are really wanting. Stop thinking that it's a little over your head, because it's not. You're meant to dream these things for a reason. You can handle them. Okay? Think about Walt Disney. Talking mice, people thought he was crazy, I'm sure. But he made it happen, right? There you go. So, I love this for you. I feel like, yeah, the belief system is going to come crashing down. And you're going to allow yourself to be open to receive love. We love to see it. And I also see this as, even though I told you to play, go play and stop breathing over the universe's shoulders, that was the shadow side of it. But I feel like this is you reflecting like, wow, I can't believe this is really here. It is. You worked hard for this. And don't worry about it disappearing. Okay? Because it is in solid, it's in solid ground. Okay? Wishes are definitely coming true. All right? So, I'm going to say that this reading definitely resonates for a lot of you, because you're going to, either way it goes, you're going to make a way to obtain this happiness. You might have some stumbling blocks along the way, but you're definitely going to obtain it. And that's what it's all about. Succeeding. So if you enjoyed this reading, if you do believe that it resonates, go ahead and drop a like, a comment, hit that subscribe button, tell your friends about me, but most importantly, remember this, Pal 4, when life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, everyone. Bye.